Alright, Scouts 311 here. This is the Kingdom of Amalur demo. I'm actually kind of excited about this game. Just because it's a fantasy action game, which I kind of enjoy. But there was something about it that I want to show. If you download the demo and you play it, apparently you unlock special armor for use in Mass Effect 3. So, that's kind of cool, I guess. To anybody who's getting Mass Effect 3, that might be something worth doing. It's a free demo. You also unlock a couple items, it said, that you can pick up once you play this game too, by using the demo. So, and I have no idea how this game is or works or what. So I guess just gonna be my first time even. I haven't really watched anything on it. So let's take a look at it and see how it is.
From the beginning, we were wrong, and only now, well into the second decade of the conflict, have we begun to understand the mistakes we have made. We lived in harmony among the Fae, in a world awakened to new magic. Perhaps we should have foreseen what might be born on this rising tide. What force might awaken. A force powerful enough to twist even the eternal and immutable Fae folk. But Gadflow, the new king of the Winter Court, surprised us all. Singular among his people, he was all that other Fae were not. Aggressive, ambitious, visionary. He had power like none we had ever seen. Terrible and deadly. Gadflow and his followers, the Tuatha De Danann, believed that a new god was to be born in the east, beneath Gadflow's crystalline fortress of Amathen. In the name of that god, they marched to war against the young races of Amalur. Against a mortal army, no matter the power of their god, we might have been victorious. But the Fae are creatures of magic, not bound by the laws of life and death. Each Tuatha fallen on the battlefield would soon rise again, for the Fae do not know death as we do. How could we stand against such a force? For 10 years the war raged. For 10 years the armies of Men and Alpha fought and died. But as our numbers dwindled, we knew that it was only a matter of time. Our fate had been written. At least, that is what we believed. Until you died.
Always a surprise, eh, Garand?
Eyes on the job, boy. Don't matter what it is. Dead's dead. And be thankful for that. All we've seen. Go on and pull back the sheet, though. It'll need to be in our report, one way or the other.
Oh, so that's how we make our guy, huh? Okay, so Warlock, Religious Nation, Alchemy, Blacksmithing, Persuasion. Oh, okay. Hardened by the high seas, the Varani are just as frequently pirates and mercenaries as they shrewd merchants. They favor swords and daggers. Lockpicking, detect hidden, mercantile. Proud and ancient people from the frozen lands of the north. Josafar, I guess? Does himself fit the divine right from right under the wind, sun, and sky. Dispel and alchemy, sagecraft, so those are your mages. Students of magic and diplomacy. Stealth, persuasion, sagecraft. So these guys seem to be more warriors, I think. Blacksmith. These are lock-picking, so maybe kind of a thiefish type of thing, maybe. And these are obviously more mages, it seems like. Let's go with like a warrior, just for the demo. So let's get going. Alright, so if you don't pick a god, you have a 1% experience bonus. 10% health, mana, physical damage, armor, mana, fire resistance. We'll go war, since we're doing warrior-ish. So they just have presets, or what? Oh, nice stash. I'm gonna go with the stash. And I really don't care what he looks like for a demo. Let's just see what kind of hair they got. What the heck is that? Is it the Bieber or something? I'll go bald with the stash. I don't think I gotta pick a name.
A human. And not in bad shape.
I skipped it.
I'll name by the look of him. You know how you can tell? Turn him over. See if there's a stick in his arse. Alright then. Make sure it goes into the report. You know he'll want all the details.
Amazing how well the body held up. Better than I've seen.
I'm just glad it's not moving. Must have been born under a lucky star, this one.
Anything else we need?
Unless you'd like to name him, I think we're done. Put him with the others.
There we go.
Well, that's it for you then. Better luck next time.
Oh, that's not good. That snaz. Yeah. That's kind of freaky. Alright, there we go. Out of the darkness. It all moves. R's camera. Typical. Looks like there's something flashing over here. Pick up disposal notes. Okay. Basically talking about how they dispose the bodies, it looks like. $6 gold. At least it's easy to see where the loot's at. I like that. Actually, I don't want to search around for an hour to try to find something. Everything here seems pretty obvious. Oh, I feel bad for this guy already. Let's do my part. Incinerating people. Loot rusty sword. Take all. You have acquired new items, so you must press start. So we have quest here. Out of the Darkness main. Then we have faction quests, side quests, tasks. Sounds like Skyrim. Main quest, factions, side quests, and miscellaneous quests. That's what it reminds me of. We'll see how they do this. Now this game is made by a lot of good people, which is one reason why I'm kind of like it, thinking of checking it out. Is it's made by R.A. Salvatore, who's a pretty good author, renowned author of fantasy novels, Dungeons and Dragons stuff. Helped make it. So I think it said McFarlane had something to do with it too, who's obviously, a good artist, and did Spawn and a lot of other McFarlane toys and all that. And then it said that the producer or director or something of Oblivion made it as well. So those 3 pretty good resumes right there for this game. So pretty excited about it. Alright, people are freaking out.
Scatter, children of dust! Scatter before the might of the Tuatha!
Just wondering if how linear it is, and there's a lot of different quests, types of quests. It's got a cool look to it. Hey, rats! Who didn't thunk it? Alright, so X attacks. Alright, there's a definite action feel to it, for sure. Any loot? So it's action RPG. Gotta break these barrels. Nothing in them, huh? Things keep falling and breaking all around me. What else can I do? Alright, so B rolls. So that's your defensive, I guess, roll.
Help! Anybody!
You! Up there! Please help me! Please!
Rescue the gnome. You can jump down from some areas to jump press A when the jump banner is visible. To dodge, move L in the direction I want to go, press B. Alright, it's got a quick dodge. This guy's just standing here waiting around for me. More mortal scum, no matter you all die. Alright, so we can loot worn leggings. You acquired armor.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. If you hadn't come along,
You'd be dead.
I've seen you before. On the slab. You were dead. It worked. By the tome, it worked. You're alive.
Oh, hey, Mass Effect.
You died. I don't know how or even where. But your body was remade in the Well of Souls, and somehow it worked. The well restored your soul to your body, and it worked. We must get you to Professor Hughes right away. He'll have questions for you. Oh my, you don't know? Perhaps the process damaged your memory. They are the Tuatha Deo, the enemies of all the young races. We've never seen them this far inland, not even during the invasion. I don't know why they are here. Hughes may have the answer to that as well. You must stay alive and reach him. Professor Formerus Hughes, Well of Souls is his life's work. The Tuatha are coming into the lower levels. If we hurry, we should be able to beat them to the top. Take these. They'll help keep you safe long enough to get to Hughes. Now, let's get going!
Minor healing potions 3. What is this now?
Oh my. You don't know? Perhaps the process damaged you. We've never seen
I
this
already
far.
did that.
Not even during this. I wish I could tell you more. You showed no signs of life when we removed your new body from the well's waters. We just put it in the furnace room with the others. We would have never done that if we knew. The Well of Souls is just ahead. You'll see. And it works. It restored you to life. There will be plenty of time to explain later. We've got to get going. He'll be in his study on the ground floor of the tower. At least, I hope he's there. And safe. Let me get this door. Right this way. You go first.
Let's loot first, buddy. That's how we roll here. We'll just start running. And there's a whole room. Even though it looks like there's not much in here. Break everything. Is there ever anything in this shit? So far there hasn't been anything in anything. Don't look like it. I wish I knew. I wish they'd tell you can break stuff, but there will never be anything in it. So I don't have to spend time breaking it. That's a badass sword for your first sword. It's kind of evil looking. Alright, loot soldier. We got battered armor. And old boots. And we already got other stuff earlier, right? We got armor up the butt. We got battered armor. So this goes from 3 damage to 10 damage and critical hit damage. This goes from 2 to 6, 5% critical hit damage. Not critical hit chance. And 5% critical hit damage 3. Consumables, minor healing, put map to radio. Thus, item radio allows you to quickly access consumables from the game. Here you can add consumables from your inventory by selecting an empty slot and pressing A. This year you can also add consumables to the items required in game by pressing LB. Alright, so we'll put them there. What abilities we have? Oh, there's a whole skill tree just waiting. Might, finesse, sorcery. Huh, sorcery. It's okay. Do we have a skill point? We have 1 might skill point, it looks like. Or do we use it? Huh. Moves. Upheaval. Longsword moves. Hammer moves. Greatsword moves. Daggers. Longbows. Nice. Fey blades. Staves. Scepters. Chakrams. Shield. Might abilities. Finesse abilities. Sorcery abilities. Man, they got a lot of shit. I like it. I'm already kind of happy about this. Block right before. Okay. I don't have to block you if I don't have a shield anyway. Hold and release the longbow attack for a shot that applies more damage. And status effects. Upheaval. A delayed attack with a longsword that launches your enemy in the air. So attack, pause, attack, attack, pause, attack. Twist of Fate lore. There's tons of shit in this game. Alright. There it is. So attack, pause, attack. That's our bread and butter right now. And then to death. I don't know about that. Uh-oh. That's not good, I'm assuming. So they're just placing people in here and hoping they come back to life, apparently. And yeah, I was one of them. Get a shield. Flimsy Greaves, lockpick. This is better. Better block. Better armor though is what matters right now for me, I think. Just armor up. Another chest. Looks like these boxes don't contain nothing, but they'll block paths to chests or something. Torn gloves, gold coins. Got a lot of crap. Torn gloves. We don't have gloves yet. Okay. There we got those with lockpicks. Not sure if we have to equip that lockpick or we just automatically use it when needed. Looks like you can build your character, you know, just however you want. Alright, so we've got our shield. Crude iron, a worn old shield, very poor quality, blocks 7 damage. Gives us 11 armor. That's a big ass shield.
Wait! Do you hear something?
Damn. So R is this menu. LB is this menu. We can use it from here. Okay. So this must be our special moves. Oh shit. So it's a block right before we get attacked. Which I did not do there. Parry. Oh, it talks about bows. That one had a bow. Oh, this one. You've acquired a longbow. Press start to learn how to equip it as a secondary weapon. Weapons, secondary. Oh, okay, longbow. We don't need to worry about arrows. Looks like there's 5 arrows. Maybe they automatically recharge after use. Alright, I like this game already, man. These are my kind of games. Got a little bit of a fantasy thing going. Oh, I got gold out of those. Great, that means I need to hit all the boxes all the time. Press Y. Jesus, okay, I guess I have to let go of Y.
Go!
Yeah, we got gold out of that too. Damn it. I almost wish we didn't have to hit all the boxes. We still don't have to, but if I know there's something to get out of it, I probably will. To unleash your powerful range shot, hold down Y. There we go. Ooh, he's got aim like a motherfucker. See that? I like that. As long as the guy's highlighted, you hit him, I guess. Tattered documents, lockpick. Too faded to be of value. Okay, so it's just loot, or what is it? Just typical loot, apparently. This game obviously has is an action RPG in every sense, especially with that bow. He was running. I just let go of the button and nailed him and killed him in one hit, which is fine though. I like action RPGs. Rusty leg plates. Melee block. I slowly build a whole armor set, I'm sure, throughout this intro dungeon or whatever. So talking about how daggers are good by rogues. I don't really want to use a dagger, to be honest with you. Crude iron dagger. They're not really actually much worse. Compare. Okay, you gotta compare right here. One less. There's more piercing. So they're automatically dual wielding them. That's kind of cool. Rusty gauntlets. God, there's a lot of loot. So I can still block even though I double loot daggers. Or dual wield and the daggers. I can still probably use my bow, yeah. So you can use dual wield daggers, use a bow and a shield, all equipped at the same time. How do I... is there a stealth button? Press RB. Yeah, okay, there we go. So I just gotta tap it. You don't have to hold it. Alright. So it's got kind of the Oblivion eye. Get closer without being detected. If the eye fills up, you're screwed. Nice! I like that. That's a badass little movie you had there. Are you guys facing us? No, they're facing the other direction. Is there a duel? A duel takedown? That'd be badass now.
A mistake of the gods, easily corrected.
Is that guy gonna hear us? I would assume. Yeah. Alright. I like the daggers. I like them a lot so far. Who knows, when I pick this game up, maybe I'll go rogue. It's kind of cool. They do decent damage. I tend to always go, not always, but I do warriors a lot, just because I like to get right into it and brawl. But this dagger thing seems pretty cool so far. They did, so far it's been doing a good job with it. I'm not always big on having to sneak through areas a lot though. So we have magic abilities as well. So we are the baddest motherfucker in the world right here. We can do everything. Sneak. Use a bow with 100% accuracy. Block. Use magic. Pick up spider memo. Alright, blah 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 blah. I'm not gonna read all this in this one. Maybe if I play the actual game, I'll read them all, or at least glance them over more. Torn robes. I'm gonna guess these robes are if you want to go mage. They got good armor though. Oh, replaces torso and leg. Oh, they tell you, that's nice. So this will give me 12, and leg was giving me 8, so that's 20. And these robes give me 15. Well, let's play around with the robes. Let's play around with some magic. That's what the demo's for, right? Increases damage you do with poison-based attacks. Okay. Yeah, let's mess around with some magic for a little bit here. Kinda got a Fable feel to it, which is good. I like Fable. I didn't really like 3 that much. I don't know, just something about it. I loved Fable 2. I thought Fable 2 was awesome. 3 kind of had some, I don't know, just didn't feel as good. It's whatever. Mana regeneration. So obviously our armor's going to be less being a mage type character. Maybe I'll be a mage in my game, who knows. Ah, spiders. I don't like spiders. Ooh, you got pitch. I like how it tells you 9 XP. They don't mess around with how much you're getting. Alright, mages are fun. Give me a staff. Nice. Nine fire damage. So X, I'm assuming. Yeah. Damn. Alright, yeah, this game's pretty sweet. Got a cool look to it. I don't remember to dodge. Got a cool look to the game, I will say. The effects look pretty good, and fucking hell, the enemies look great so far. And that looks cool. Yeah, I was pretty excited about this game when I kind of read about it. Spider sack, skull bones, old shoes. Old shoes don't sound like anything worth a damn. This wasn't a set, no. Well, let's take a look at the old shoes. Maybe they have magic on them. Yeah, they're 5% magic regen per second. We got our mana potions, which we should map to dial. And might as well map the spider venom, even though probably won't be using it. Alright, let's keep going. I'd like to see what the outside world looks like at some point, even though I have a feeling we're going to be kind of stuck in this dungeon here. The majority of this game, for the demo at least. But, our mana regen's pretty fast, you can see in the top left there. And it looks like it regens even faster once the fight's over. So, that's cool. Keeps you topped off so you can just keep going and moving, which is a good thing. Lockpick, minor healing. Damn. This guy's gotta watch his staff here. It looks like we're coming toward the end, according to the map. At least our, who's this little dude?
Die, Twatha bastard! Wait, you're not one of them. Edsel, yet alive! And who's this? That's what I intend to find out. He came out of the well. What? Then he'd better get inside to see the old man. Quick, before those Twatha make another push. This is where we part ways. Take whatever you want from this armory. We might have a few things that would fit you. Just make sure you get to Hughes. We can hold off the Tuatha here.
I need more help, 95%. Alright, must be a kind of persuasion thing.
I suppose these might be able to help. If the Tuatha realize what you are, you'll need them.
Minor steel curtain, minor healing potion.
He's directly ahead, in his study. Just keep going past the top of the well. He needs to see you. Right now, you're the most valuable thing in his world. I'll see you on the outside, if fate wills it.
You're what the well spat out? I guess it could have been worse.
That guy kind of sounds like Regis, the other, the one that was helping us. I don't know why I thought of that, but he seems to have the, he likes to overemphasize at the end of all the lines.
If you can walk, you don't need my help.
You know, he's like, you're the most important thing in this world. That's what Regis sounded like. Anyway, let's move on. So these guys are all dying or dead. Rusty leggings, dented cures, repair kits. Oh, we can add to junk right from here. I like that. And so I'm only assuming that once we get to increases your total armor by 25%. Once we get out to sell, so add our bones to junk, skull to junk, tear our documents to junk. Hopefully there's a sell all junk button or something so it goes real smooth. I think every game should have that. Is there a can I take this staff? No. This is the magic area though. Yeah, every game should have a sort of just straight up throw stuff in the junk pile. Why can't I add these to junk? Junk, 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 junk. Well, we're kind of going mage now, so we'll just junk everything else. Oh, I think I accidentally... Ah, shit. Did I accidentally junk my magic legs, or do I even have them yet? Oh no, I don't, because the member said it. The robe is torso and leg armor. Okay. So where the hell are we going? This way. All right. So here's the well, or part of it. The guys blew this up though. They blew something up here. Click R. Okay. Can you play with that in view? No. Automatically goes back out. Well, progress log. And so this is the guy who we need to talk to, apparently.
You've made it, and look at you. Even with all you've been through. The Tuatha, your return from the dead. Please forgive me. You must be terribly confused by all of this. I am Fomerus Hughes, and this is my laboratory at Alistar. Everything you see here is dedicated to one thing, the Well of Souls, the pursuit of immortality. And you're my first success. If we only had the time, there's so much we might learn from one another.
Alright, I'm just gonna skip right through to the main stuff here. I think this means continue with story or whatever when it's blue.
Too much to explain right now. The Tuatha have come to stop my work, but I don't believe they know about you. Not yet. What's important is getting you out of here safely. You're the only proof of what we've achieved here. I may not be able to save the well, but I can ensure that its only success is safe. Yes, you're right. I've got my notes, but it's most important that you stay safe. It's just that you're... Fascinating. Simply astounding. I'm not certain what's caused it, but somehow... yes, as I was saying, I'm not sure what...
Uh-oh.
Sir! Mr. Hughes! The Tuatha!
Oh boy.
No! We've got to get you out of here now! Quickly! Follow the path to the town of Gorland. Find Agar. He's a friend, and he may be able to help you. No matter what else, stay alive!
Damn. I want that dude as a companion. Come back here, little man. So where are we going? I'm all confused now. We gotta go that way, apparently. Oh, really? Let's have some loot in this place. Want to move faster? Yes. Press and hold A while running to sprint. Oh, no shit. You know, I saw that in the options too. Oh, fuck. Maybe I should sprint here. Saw that in the options, I forgot about it. Is there anybody to fight in this damn? There we go. Your life mocks Turnock. Yeah, well. Take that for your Turnock. No loot? Oh, I don't know how fast the loot pops up. Hopefully it's pretty much instantaneous. One of the great things about the Old Republic, which I'm playing right now, is once you kill something, you know right away if you can loot it, so you just keep moving on. You don't have to wait around for it to pop up. Run! I haven't even had to touch a healing potion yet, so we keep getting them. I have a feeling I might have to touch one now. What do you say? I wish to taste your father? It's kind of freaky. Should probably just throw the big dog at this guy. Get him out of the fight. Mana resets pretty quickly. Rock Troll. What's up, Rock Troll? You know, I want to check real quick because I have a feeling the demo's gonna end here in a little bit here. So we can look at our. We don't have. Do we have any abilities open? I don't think we. We have Assassin's Art for stealth. Sorcery we have. The Stormbolt, which we're using. Okay. That's not actually one I wanted to look at moves. Because we had that longsword move. Do we have a move for staves? Before I get too far into this, I'm going to try it out now. Hold and use the staff to blast all your surrounding enemies. Attack while blocking with the staff to draw all enemies in front of you to a central location. Oh, that's kind of interesting. So we can put them all together and then we can probably nail them with another spell. Okay. Well, as of now, we don't have anything special moves. Damn, bitch. Looks like we pretty much have a 3-hit counter, like a 3-hit move. And we do 3 hits before we pause. If there's a way to lock onto a target, I don't think there is. Which is fine. I kind of like locking on. That was not a good one. Screwed on there. Right, let's try out these potions, might as well. We'll use that, and let's use a mana one. Fills it all the way up. Nice. You done? Hey. Hey. Quick time? Yeah. Quick times. 5% XP. Whatever it was, that was. Ooh, that was brutal. So a bonus XP? Alright, I like this game. It's official. Squire's Ring, Healing, Cloudy, Protection Shard. You acquired shards. Shards are used for sage crafting and can be used to craft powerful gems. Okay. More minor healing potions. Well, we're going to have 10 at a time. Oh, we have an inventory limit, 40 of 70, so we don't have a weight limit, we have an item limit, okay. And then Squire's Ring applies 5 health. Choose a slot to equip a ring. Okay, so we have 2 rings on us. And we got a Sagecraft pouch. A bag full of crystalline shards used in sagecrafting. Use Cloudy Protection Shard. Combine it with other shards to create your own Sakabo of gems. Okay. Alright, cool. Whole lot of stuff going on. This game is pretty cool, man. I'm really liking this. I think I would definitely be picking this up. And I may go mage. Because the mage seems pretty damn fun. The rogue seems pretty fun too, actually. I'm sure all classes are worthwhile, but... Alright, cool. I get to see what outside looks like for a little bit here. I wonder how long this demo is, actually. Alright, pretty cool looking. This definitely has a... Level up. Go hard has been added to your map. There's a little arrow on the map there. Jump point. Okay, that's cool. Hey, we leveled. So we completed Out of the Darkness, and we now have Into the Light. Speak with the Fate Weaver in Gorhart. Let's see how the leveling process goes. We have 1 point available for skills. And we have a milestones. So I wouldn't have picked this guy if I was gonna mess with a mage. I was figuring I was gonna do a fighter. But the spells seem pretty cool. Because this guy was the black. Somebody else had like Sagecraft. So that's how you're going to want to do it. Looks like milestones are kind of when you actually get to do something, and then the ones in between maybe just improves on what you've done, what you already have. So like this gives you better shards, better quality shards drop. Once you have this one, you can create gems, and then you can strengthen them, and this one gives you better shard drop. So the milestones are so we can dispel wards, lockpick, mercantile for the... Yeah, this improves your buy and sell gold costs, and then this one you recover items value when you destroy it. Okay. And then you obviously have stealth, which seemed pretty fun too. Many enemies and characters are on the minimap. Hidden treasures are displayed on the minimap. Enemies facing is displayed on the minimap. Oh, so that's good for if you're probably a stealth character. You know where to come from behind them. Disarm traps. Well, there's a lot of stuff in hidden. Secret doors. Increases the amount of gold found. Traps are displayed. Traps can be disarmed and salvaged. Amount of gold. Lore stones and treasures are displayed. Wow, that's a nice one. If you want to find all the crap in the game, take this path. Alright, we started on the blacksmith route. That doesn't really matter. Sagecraft or alchemy? I was thinking. A failed experiment now results in an unstable potion. Increases chance to successfully harbor reagents. You can craft potions with 3 reagents. You can craft potions with 4 reagents. You can craft potions using the essence of fate. And all alchemical recipes are discovered. Well, that's cool. Well, let's do sage crafting. Better quality shards drop more frequently. Okay. And then we can create powerful gems in the next one. So we have 3 points available across all skill trees, it looks like. Interesting. So we can put another point in this one, it looks like, to go 50 damage for 23 mana. We can staff mastery, so we do more damage with our staffs. Scepters or arcane weaponry unlocks charge special attacks for the staff and chakrams. long as I study, practicing ability to wield scepters, so staff. This is Healing Surge, Elemental Rage. So this has to do with charge attacks, special attacks from block. Obviously the lines go together. Conserve Ice Barrage, Frost Shackle, Winter's Embrace. Flame. So we have Lightning, Flame, and Ice. Pretty standard. Meteor. Sure, that's nice. And then protection spells. Okay. Alright, so let's boost our let's boost this. We can undo it too. So we go 40, 60. We can go with this all the way up to 70. Chances to stun, explosion on impact for an area effect. We can really bust our lightning up to be badass. What's the 4? So you can go up to 6 points in this. Huh. Probably not the best way to do it, but I don't care. Let's get some badass lightning bolts going for the demo. Look, I'm all screwed up now. I have the wrong character to be a mage. I have looked like there was a little, yeah, like a Fable place to dive. There is. Holy shit. Numbing longsword. It's green. That's Fable completely. Right there. Swim in a dive spot. So this game is definitely, like I said, it feels like Fable. It has a definite Fable thing going here. Just the way it moves, the way you attack. Sturdy Lings, Numbing Daggers. You require a reagent for crafting potions. Yeah, it definitely has a Fable feel to it, which is fine with me actually, because I enjoy Fable, like I was saying before. 3 not as much as the other one. Has 2 I really like. Kind of got a Fable look to it too. It's a little colorful, a little cartoony, but you know, not so much. I mean, it is, but. So we just got no reagents found on that. That's badass. Alright, we got a new lightning bolt. Damn, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Does a little bit of an AoE damage, it looks like, too. Does it highlight when I can use it? I'm curious. It's alright. I don't know if it highlights if I can. Oh, it does if I hold the button down. Gold coins repair kit. Easily unlockable. Difficulty very easy. Lock picking skill 0. Pick lock. Use R to adjust the angle of the pick. Use L to start moving the slider. If the pick is at the correct angle, the lock will unlock, otherwise the pick may break. Okay. Alright, so this is very much like Oblivion-esque, kinda. Has an Oblivion feel to that there. There's another one. Seems like they break pretty easily though. So you move it, and then you have to move it all. Dispel chest easy. What the hell? Press A when the cursor is above a glyph to break it. Glyphs will reseal themselves after time. Miss and all glyphs reseal. Some glyphs reseal faster than others. Be careful of the order you break them in. Break all the glyphs to dispel the ward. So I'm guessing 1 is probably the slower. Yeah, 1 is slower. Oh shit. That's gonna take me a couple of tries to do that one. So there's a green dot on the map. That's probably what somebody to talk to or something to loot. The pulsing circle on your minimap indicates your quest objective. Following it will lead to your current goal. Okay. Here's some reagents. Harvested black coash. Loot overturned cart. You know, we got some new stuff here. We only have the 1 staff. We got a new longbow though. New daggers. So we have a circle static longbow. 10 damage. Way more damage. It does shocking damage too. And then we got some new armor too, I believe. Iron helm. Let's throw it on, why not? Robes. Leggings we can't use with our robe. But it is the nicer legging. Consumables, mana potions. Repair kits. Books and scrolls, items, crafting. You know, look magey with the helmet, but I don't care. What is this? Shrines confer temporary bonuses. Different deities will confer different bonuses to your character. So that green dot was the shrine. So this pulls a lot from multiple games, obviously. It definitely has a Fable feel and look, kind of a Fable look and a Fable feel to it. The way the combat works.
Bloodthirsty berry eater. You. I remember you. You're the one? How did you come back? How did you find me here? When I saw you with Edsel in the well, I ran. But it wasn't because I was afraid. I was coming to report that Hughes's experiment had succeeded. The Well of Souls is bigger than just one gnome's pet project. My contact pays well for information about its progress. I just send reports to make some money on the side. But I don't know how the Tuatha found out. This has nothing to do with them. I never wanted anyone to get hurt.
This guy screwed everybody. It's your fault. Time to die.
But why?
Dude, you screwed everybody over, all your little gnome buddies. Alright, is there definite evil? Oh, man, I got a lot of XP for killing that rat. Can I loot his gnome body? No. Oh boy. There's stuff everywhere. So I made like a evil decision there, apparently, obviously. Do I get anything out of that? These are my skills, okay. Twist of Fate. lore stones. Wow. As you explore, you'll find lore. These are effects on the character. Oh, so that Thydorn's Blessing is the one I picked when I started. Physical and armor. And then Mithrur's Protection is health regen. Here's my stats. That's how they do the stats page. So I'm guessing Twist of Fate has to do with choices you make. Kind of what it means. Even though I made an obvious evil choice there. It anyway, I made an evil type of choice, I would assume, by killing that guy, even though he was a traitor, kinda. He said he was given sending off copies of what they were doing at the well, so it's probably his fault he got attacked anyway. Son of a bitch. So, alright, we're at almost, well, we're over an hour. Okay, that's a lot of video. And we're killing these guys. What's up, buddy? Sorry. I don't get anything for that, huh? I'll get it like Deer Slayer. Something or... Wolves. What's up, buddies? Oh, I like this spell. Did a little AoE. Ooh. There's obviously going to be multiple ways to build your character in this game. I might just put all my points in my lightning right now just to do some more damage, just to mess around with. Curious how it gonna work overall. Loot treasure sack. Okay. So what is this? New location discovered. Stone Candle Mines. Am I able to go in here? No. Alright. Well, that is an obvious place we're gonna head to quest once we talk to this other gentleman, or whoever we're going to talk to. For our actual quest, we'll probably get sent back here.
You've come from the tower, haven't you?
Oh, that's the guy we
Name's
talked to.
Agar. Maybe you can help an old fate weaver, eh? Did he? Poor old Fomerus Hughes. He respected the way the world works. What a shame. He's probably dead by now.
Yeah, I never said he was dead.
The cards told me that the Well of Souls would work, but Hughes' success would come on the day of his death. He took it pretty well, honestly. Although we did a lot of drinking after that. I suppose I could spare a little help in memory of Hughes, or in celebration of his success. Whichever.
Greater health regen potion, greater mana potion. Nice.
You really don't know much, do you? A Fate Weaver taps into the threads of fate and channels that energy through a focus. My order prefers cards. The cards are unique to each Fate Weaver, since we all see the weave differently. You're the one. Then that means it all makes sense now. The cards this morning. I drew the Gravedigger, the Running Man, and the Beast. Prepare yourself. They're coming.
Okay. That's kind of a weird conversation. He like knew things before I told him. And he acted like he didn't know. Threads of Fate energy. Oh, I see. I have the middle bars going up now. Nice move, buddy. When your fate meter is full, the fate symbol will pulse. You can then use your fate energy to enter reckoning mode. Reckoning mode greatly increases your speed and attack power. It lasts until either your fate meter runs out or you fate shift an enemy. Press and hold LT to harness the power of fate. Enter reckoning mode now. Keep holding. Keep holding. Ooh, I'm in reckoning mode. Is it up? As you defeat enemies in reckoning mode, your third fates will begin to unravel. Move near an unraveling enemy and press A to form a fate shift. This uses your remaining fate energy to destroy all unraveling foes and grants you an experience bonus. Damn. Okay, that's kind of cool. It's actually very cool.
What? How? What are you?
I'm a bad
Threads
motherfucker.
of fate. I've seen them before, but I've never seen anyone manipulate them like that. You just changed how the world was supposed to work. How did you do that?
I hit LT and RT at the same time. Dude, you can probably do it too.
You just... Fate is the will of the gods. No mortal should be able to change it. How is that even possible? Come here. I'm going to do a reading. You might be able to change the threads, but fate will still have a plan for you. I promise not to tell you if I see your death. That would be my guess. He was an academic, but he had a proper respect for fate's plan, unlike most gnomes. You're nervous. Relax. This is what fate weavers do. I'll be seeing your place in the pattern of destiny. Who you are, what you've done, where your path takes you. Or, at least, I should be. You're real, right? I swear I haven't had that much... Fate's weave is always hard to see. It's in motion, hard to make out, but undeniably there. Yours is just... missing. This doesn't make sense. All mortal creatures have a place in the pattern. You should have one too, dead or not. If this is true, and I'm not saying I believe it, then your path is yours to determine.
Alright, what does this mean? Oh boy, more stuff. Are you fucking kidding me? These are locked. Okay. Oh, so you can kind of pick your fate. Might, finesse, sorcery, so you get all of them. Like might, sorcery. Battle mate. Oh, I see. Okay. Every time you get something, you get... Wow. So eventually you can become champion here. It looks like tier 6. Guardian, you gotta be 6 might, 6 sorcery. 14, 14, 25, 25, 30, 38, 55, 55 champion. Looks like the highest one. You get a whole bunch of crap. So you can do that, or you can just go straight. These are unlocked destinies. Newly resurrected, your fate is blank, formless, and ready to be forged into the shape of your choosing. As an acolyte, you are devoted to the arcane and mastery of elemental forces. You prefer to destroy your opponents with raw magic rather than through crude and mundane methods. So we can equip this one, it looks like. More damage and mana cost reduction. But then sorcery itself, finesse has scout, hunter, ranger, assassin, sorcery, initiate, seer, sage, sorcerer, archmage. Eventually become a really badass dude. This is if you're just going straight sorcery, 109 points. But then you can like dual class basically, or you could have 3 classes and do a little bit of everything. Universalist. So you're good at everything but not great at one. Blade Master, Might Finesse, Finesse Sorcery, Shadowcaster. Wow, this is cool. But this also means that there's too much to do. Alright, let's go Acolyte. Elemental damage, mana cost reduction.
It could mean nothing, or it could mean everything. The world is changing. You might be a sign of that, or maybe the cause. I've never had a reason to doubt my own readings, but we should consult with Arden. He's not a friend, but he's got a good eye for the tapestry. I'll meet you at his home to the east. I'm going to see if I can be of any help to the wounded at the tower. That's just it. I don't know if you've got one, but that's why we're going to see Arden. He lives in a little hut to the east in Yulven. I'll meet you there. What could this all mean?
Congratulations, Fateless One. You have unlocked the Infernal Helm for use in Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. This item will be in the Special Deliveries chest in Gorehart Village when you purchase your copy of Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. Okay, we had 2 other items in the beginning. It told us that was going to be in this chest as well, and then it told us about the Mass Effect 3 armor. You have 45 minutes to explore Odareth in the lands of Dalentarth. The timer halts when you pause the demo or are in a conversation. Take your time when talking to NPCs. So that's cool.
Still here, huh? Can't quite decide if you want to hear what the cards say, can you?
Is there something else? He still has...
Once I was Agarth the Unyielding, the Blade of Avgrum. I wrestled the Colossus Priestess and declined knighthood by the High King of the Fae. I was a hero of men, but that wasn't enough for me. I joined the Fate Weavers, hoping to find a way to conquer destiny itself. Turns out fate is the one thing I couldn't fight.
Why do you have a big question mark over your head? Alright, I think we're gonna end this demo. We've kind of seen everything you can, a lot of the different things you can do in this game. It says you can run around for 45 minutes, not counting. Why does he have a question mark? I'm sorry, he's driving me insane.
Still here, huh?
Does that just mean
if you want to hear what the cards
I already did that?
That's just it. He lives in a little hut to the east.
I'm just gonna skip these to see if maybe we just have to talk. Just means he has stuff to talk about.
And when a fate weaver looks at your place in the weed, the fate, but now
the question mark to me would assume that he has a quest or something.
And what could this all mean?
All right, I'm not. This bothers me. Maybe it's blue. Maybe that means I can't use it yet. Maybe there's a color thing. Anyway, it says you can roam for 45 minutes. Conversations don't count. God, that really bothers me. And the pause screen will pause it. So you basically have 45 minutes to run around and mess around in the world, see how it's going. This game is pretty badass right now to me. I'm really enjoying this demo. What is this thing?
Of all the songs in halls of lore, there echoes none more grand than Olain's many feats of might, the pure and lady of the light. She is a knight of golden knot. She is the cure seeker, the conscience of the summer fae. She is the heart of spring, of day.
All right. Anyway, yeah, this is pretty badass. So that's a lore item. I think that has, I saw that in the menu. Kind of curious to see what the town is like. Even though I'm way so far in this video, I want to stop it, but I'm not going to make another one. So I kind of want to take a quick look around and see how all this works. I'm not finding crap for reagents. So this looks like the town here. Yeah, see that there's an exclamation mark there. So on the mini-map, so I'm assuming that's a quest. The question mark, that's cool. They show up very easily, which I like. I like when they show up on the map, you know where to go. More time playing, less time running around. So we found Gohort. Fast travel this location from your world map by pressing back. If you'd like to fast travel, press Y to switch from the local map to the world map. Here on the world map, you can select locations you've discovered and fast travel to them by pressing A. Oh, so here's our world map. Damn, pretty big. It's way keeps going. Wow. This is going to be a long game. So we can fast travel to Alistar Tower, to the Stone Candle Mines, to Gohart, and what's this? Arden's Hut. That looks like a quest where we need to go. So we can quickly fast travel to these places. And then region map is down here. So if we fast travel here, does it cost anything to fast travel? Or can we just do it unlimited? I hope you can do it unlimited. So now we're at the mines. Before we couldn't go in the mines. Now we can go in the mines. I would assume there's going to be a quest or something in these mines. I could be wrong. But, or it's just a place to mess around, get some XP, get some loot. Yeah, this game's got a cool art style to it, I think. Deadly traps. Yeah, there's a trap there, huh? Okay. I'm gonna end up running into a million traps, because that's how I am. God, I can never find a reagent for nothing. What's up, Kobold? How you like me now? Like now. These guys are pretty tough, actually. They're taking a lot of damage off me. So I can block though, right? Do your move. Still took a little damage off, but not as much as obviously if I wasn't blocking. Oh, this guy is a yellow kobold. I wonder if he was worth more XP. Sturdy talisman. So if I use that, I can't use it. Ooh, what the hell? Armor socket, 5 armor, 10% elemental resistance, blocks 5 damage. Wow, that's pretty freaking cool. I gotta stop. We're at almost an hour and a half. Holy Lord! All right, I'm gonna end this. Anyway, I think it's a hope if anybody watched this that they get a pretty good idea how this game is. And that's about all I gotta say about that. So thanks for watching. I think I will definitely be picking this up because it is pretty sweet. It's my kind of game. Action with RPG elements to it. I'm a big fan of that kind of stuff. So next time I'll build a better character. Anyway, thanks for watching, and please remember to like, comment, subscribe. I will probably be playing this and doing a walkthrough of it. I'm assuming it's pretty sweet. So thanks. Take care.